my smell good friends. I hope everyone's having a fabulous weekend. So what I have going on in this video are my wax empties. So I've got retail wax, I've got vendor wax, and I've got a few candles here to talk about. I decided not to include my Scentsy because I am working on warming through the Destination wax collection and kind of want to put those in one video, so I will save my Scentsy bars, which I think I only have like 4 or 5. I will save those bars for that video and post them separately. So if you're interested in seeing what I got through as far as wax this week, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm gonna remove these because I have my chandelier on. It is the evening time and there's just not enough natural light to give me what I need as far as lighting. Still have not purchased a ring light, but one day. Anyway, let's see. Let's start with miscellaneous items. I think I only have 2 here. First, we'll talk about, I got through another bag of super jumbo up and up cotton balls. I find these at Target. So finish those up. Bubby is beside me, so you may see his head bob here and there. He is half laying on my lap. Are you enjoying that too? Oh yeah, you want to smell? Oh yeah, you like it? Sure, that smells like my mom. You smell like a mom? Yeah, I love you. He is giving me a hard time. He will not go potty for me tonight. He usually goes after dinner, but he's a little scared of everything he's hearing outside, which isn't much, so I don't know what his problem is, but it's okay. We'll just be patient. It's more uncomfortable for you than it for me. I also finished up a shower gel from Bath & Body Works in the scent Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. So this is scent notes of pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, creamy sandalwood, escutcheon, and praline musk. So I think I first had this scent in the foaming hand soap, and I fell in love with the scent. It was so good. I loved it. It was definitely like your pumpkin marshmallow latte scent. For some reason, the last couple of years, Bath & Body Works has only released it in the gel soap, which I don't really understand. If you have it in the gel, why can't you release it in the foaming too? I prefer the foaming. I don't like the gel, and so I've had to go without it, which doesn't make me too happy, but what can you do? When I saw that this came out, I thought, you know what? I'm going to pick it up because I love that scent. This does not smell like soap to me. It smells totally different. I like it, but to me, this smells like tea. I get like overwhelming tea. And it's almost like it's an iced tea. I don't know how that makes sense with these scent notes, but that's what I get. So if you have tried this shower gel, let me know what you get, because I definitely don't get marshmallow pumpkin latte. But I'm fine with it. I actually have another one in my collection because I love the soap so much. I went ahead and got 2 of these. I probably didn't pay anything for them because I often get these free with rewards, but if I did pay for them, it would have been like during the sale, because I never pay full price, which is on this one $15.95. Are these still $15.95 or are they $16.95 now? I don't remember. I feel like the last few years Bath & Body Works has been constantly raising their prices, but either I got them really cheap or I got them on a reward. But let me know what you get if you've tried this. So it's marshmallow pumpkin latte. I know my daughter has used like the body care body cream before, and I don't remember smelling like this, but I still liked it. Just didn't smell like what I expected. All right, I think that's all for the miscellaneous items. Let's talk about retail wax. All right, I have 2 from Goose Creek. The first one is Old Time Lemonade. I don't have the scent notes before me. I really wish they would put it on their packaging. They started to on their candles, but this is a really good lemonade scent. And I think there's a little bit of pineapple in here, which just kind of makes it just a little bit different than the norm. And I really enjoyed it. It's a good performer. It's been sitting in my collection for some time and didn't lose any scent or anything. It did well. In fact, I had that in my kitchen. And my kitchen is notorious for not throwing scents very well, but it did. Speaking of doing well, I didn't expect much from this because I think when I first got it, it was kind of a light scent. Would have been several years ago that I would have picked it up, but been all sands. This scent I feel like this is a dupe for some because I really feel like I've smelled this before. It kind of gives me like Vanilla Waves vibes from like Scentsy. I don't think it's a dupe for that. Because I feel like, I don't know, did Vanilla Waves exist when this came out? Maybe. I don't know, but it definitely smells like something I've smelled before. So if you know what this is a dupe for, if it's a dupe, let me know in the comments below. But I really enjoyed it. It was a sexy, sultry, beachy, definitely a warm, sandy vanilla vibe. But it kind of almost smelled like, it had like a nutty vibe as well. Maybe some sandalwood, but oh man, was it good. And it performed well in my kitchen. So I would definitely get that again. I think I only have one of these. This is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Because like I said, when I first picked it up, it was light. And I would have thought a scent like Vanilla Sands would be anyway. I'm regretting that. If I see it again, I would definitely pick it up again. It kind of was giving me like a Vanilla Wave / Boom Boom vibe, if that makes sense. Because it almost smells like it has pistachio in it. And I'm pretty sure that's not in the scent notes. But kind of gave me that vibe. Alright, then we have a few from ScentSationals. We have Watermelon Sugar. This says it's on a summer evening. That's all it says. I think this has like watermelon. Well, yeah, knock myself off. I want to say it has a little bit of vanilla. But it's definitely watermelon and sugar. It's really good. It's a nice scent. It wasn't an overly hefty performer. And I'm kind of taking it easy on on retail wax. So I'll probably not pick this up again anytime soon. But if you're interested in that, you can find those at Walmart. Iced lemon sugar cookies. This one here wasn't my favorite lemon cookie scent. It was okay. It performed okay. It was kind of a medium, like a low medium. It smells good in the clam. But I kind of got like a doughy vibe from this. Yeah, it just wasn't my favorite as far as lemon cookie scents. My favorite in the retail wax, I think, is Tuscany lemon sugar cookies. That's my favorite in the retail wax, but it was okay. Just not a repurchase for me. The scent notes just say a soft and chewy citrus treat. That picture sure looks good, but just wasn't my favorite. And then I did Waikiki Paradise. Now this one, my friends, this one was so beautiful. Does it say what it is? Coconut milk and watermelon. I know there's more scent notes than that, but that's just the gist of it they give you on the label. You definitely get a coconut vibe. It is a creamy coconut. And you get a beautiful melon. I don't know for sure. I could say it's watermelon, but it's melon. Kind of smells a little bit honeydew to me. But man, it was pretty. I did wish it was a little bit stronger. I had trouble picking it up at times, but oh man, when I did, beautiful. I would definitely get that one again, and probably do it in my bedroom. And I think it would be the perfect scent for a bedroom, to be honest, because it was really beautiful. And then the last piece of retail wax I warmed was Country Candles, which is from Kringle, Warm Cinnabons. Kringle is having a great Memorial Day sale. Of course, by the time this goes up, that will be long over. But I decided to warm this, see if I wanted the candle. I just thought this was okay. It smells amazing in the packaging. But as far as warm, it wasn't very strong. So again, I had trouble picking up this one in my kitchen. And even though it smells so good in this packaging, it didn't smell the same way on warm. I kind of was getting, what was I thinking when I warmed this? I kind of was getting like a maple vibe. Like, I feel like there's definitely some maple in here. And maybe some brown sugar. And I was picking up those notes. In fact, I think those notes are in the scent notes. And yeah, I wanted more of that cream cheese frosting. I don't know if that's part of the notes or not, but I was getting more maple and brown sugar, and not my favorite. Alright guys, I kind of realized that I did this out of whack, because I usually do my candles right after my miscellaneous and then my retail wax, but kind of did them backwards. So we will do the candles now. I just have a couple here. It's getting warmer here and I'm not burning candles as much. And I've been working on cleaning my blinds and realized I got some soot going on. So chilling out on my candle burning a little bit. I did finish a sparkling watermelon from Bath and Body Works. I actually have 2 of these going on and my second one is starting to get a bit grody, so it may get the crock treatment. This one did fairly well for me. It started to get a little bit dirty, but I caught it early and I cleaned out that wax and I burned it the rest of the way and I didn't have any problems. So I was pretty happy with that. This is a 2024 pour, so I picked this up last year. Scent notes are watermelon juice, bubbly freesia, and sliced cantaloupe. This to me is just a very candy-ish watermelon scent. I don't really pick up much of a floral in here at all. I get mostly candy-ish watermelon. I wasn't mad about it. I enjoyed it. I like candy watermelon scents. Like I said, I'm working on a second one. We'll see how that goes, but I was very pleased with the performance of this. I would say the throw on this was about a 7, which I was pretty happy with. I would burn it in my kitchen often. Sometimes I would burn it in my open space, and I did, like I said, I'm working on the second one. And I didn't always burn them both at the same time. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I just burned this with wax I had going on, and I couldn't have been happier with it. I'm not always happy with Bath & Body Works candles, but this one did its thing, and I have no complaints. Bath & Body Works Sparkling Watermelon. Then I have 2 candles from Kringle, and the one I'm going to bitch about a little bit. You know that I love me some Kringle, and I don't tend to say anything bad about them. I got my labels coming off the bottom because I put this in a crock, and so the crock causes the label to burn a little bit at the bottom. I really should take them off, but I don't always remember. And then sometimes they kind of have that glue on the bottom, which I don't want getting in my crock. So if you put candles in a crock, do you usually remove the label on the bottom? But as you can see, it's kind of coming up. Anyway, the candle I'm going to talk about, does it have the scent name on here? It doesn't have the scent name. I can't remember what this was called. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically their scent, which they brought back this year. Lemon marshmallow sugar, I think is what it's called. I don't think this was called that, but it's the same candle. So there's the Cutie Pie Easter release. I believe I picked this up from last year. Love the jar. I'm going to keep the jar. This jar is hefty. Of course, it still does have wax in it right now. This was nothing but a problem child. And I have another one in my collection. I may even have 2 in my collection because I love this scent so much. Yeah. I burned this a number of times. It is a 2-wick. Wax is nice and clean, so no problem there. My problem was I couldn't keep this thing lit. As you can see, the wicks are quite tiny. No matter how much wax I removed, no matter how much length I gave back to the wicks, they would go back to these little nubs and they would put themselves out. Every time I'd walk back out in the room that I had this burning in, it was distinguished and it was so frustrating. Couldn't get much from it because it would keep doing that. And that was if it stayed lit long enough to even pull out to get a smell from it. I did this so many times, I stopped counting. So I finally gave up and I stuck it in my candle crock and I enjoyed the rest of it there. Like I said, I will keep the jar. In my candle crock, the throw was pretty good. I had it going on in my medium bedroom, and I would say it was between a 7.5 and an 8. So nice and strong, lemony, sweet, marshmallowy, more lemon bakery than anything. But oh man, performance-wise, it just was not doing what I needed it to do. But that's okay. I still got my money's worth. I still got my scent. There it is. I will post above what the title is of this candle because I don't remember. And then last from Kringle, I'm actually not finished with this. I still have a few more burns in this, but I think I will finish this up before trash night. So I decided to go ahead and talk about it because I don't expect any more problems from it. I think she's going to finish up fine. And it is a repeat candle that I've burned time and time again. I never have a problem with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it so I can put it out with the trash when I finish it up. This is Kringle's Essentials. And for those of you who know, this is basically a dupe for Capri Blue's Volcano. and it is so good. You get that grapefruit on the picture, you get that orange on the picture. It's definitely very citrusy and very sweet. This is not like your tart grapefruit. I get more orange than I do grapefruit. I hear other people say they get more grapefruit, but I get more orange. It's just so nice. I don't remember all the scent notes. There may be some florals up in here, but I just get a bright, sweet, citrusy vibe that smells like Capri Blues Volcano, and I love it. It's a good performer. I would say to throw on this is easily a 7, and clean, 2 wicks all the way down, no sooting. You do get the residue on the jar from the soy wax, but that doesn't bother me. So I have, like I said, a few more burns in this, and I'll finish it up. Love the label too, and then I will toss it. But if you love Capri Blue Volcano and you are all about a clean burning candle, highly recommend. And I wonder if this is one of the ones on sale right now. Of course, again, it won't matter because I won't get this up before the sale ends, because Memorial Day is this weekend. I don't think it is, but I do think maybe the 4-wick was on sale. So look out for that if you're interested in the 4-wick. They go on sale from time to time. All right, let's talk vendor wax, guys. Let's see. Let's start with Zeep, because I have weird shades for you. Zeep. I did a scent shot cup in Pacifico 1976, which was from Zeep's Love My Beaches sampler. Zeep is no longer in business, so you cannot get this wax anymore. Teak wood, ocean water, and mango. This smells quite lovely in the clam, and this is typically not my scent vibe. But on warm, I got a lot more of that teak wood than I get when I smell it on cold. On cold, it kind of gives me a little bit of a cologne vibe, but in a bright citrusy way. But on warm, I got a lot more of that teak wood than I wanted. So if I could get it, I wouldn't pick it up again, but I can't get it, so there you go. Also from Zeep, I warmed a clam of lemon pound cake. This is buttery pound cake, lemon glaze, and sweet vanilla. Speaking of Love and Bakery, this smells so good in this clam. But in warm, it was just okay. It wasn't nothing bad, but it was just okay. Maybe because it wasn't overly strong, I don't know. But oh man, it's one of these ones that smells better on cold. So again, I can't get any more of it. I may have another in my collection, because sometimes when I think something smells so good on cold, I'll pick up another one in a repurchase, but it was just okay. From That Smell Good shop, I did banana coconut. This is mashed bananas and coconut milk. This was fantastic. I don't know why. It is that banana scents from That Smell Good shop perform well for me, because I don't have amazing luck with That Smell Good shop in my home particularly. But the banana scents, they all do well. I don't know what it is, but it was fantastic. Banana coconut. From L3, I did buttercream frosting, sugared shortbread, apple pie filling, and Dutch apple pie. This was in a puppy pack. This, you guys, was delicious. It had just the right amount of spice, and it could be because that buttercream, all this buttercream, that shortbread note, it could totally have calmed down the spice a little bit. Not that, I mind spice. But it was like the perfect blend of like a baked apple, a little bit of spice, a creamy, rich buttercream frosting, and like a shortbread. It was so good. I would definitely get that again. Performance was a good medium, almost going a little higher, but I did it in my bedroom and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also from L3, I warmed through a scoop of Barbie Girls. Pink sugar, strawberry pound cake, pink sands, and vanilla ice cream. This scent was gorgeous. Pink sands is Yankee Candle, if you don't know. And I definitely get the pink sands in this, and I definitely get the pink sugar. What else is in there? Strawberry pound cake. Strawberry pound cake is lighter. This honestly was just a lighter scent altogether, and I am finding that when I get pink sands and wax, no matter the vendor, it does seem to be, or tend to be, a lighter scent. I like pink sands, so I continue to pick it up, but it's not always the strongest. But I enjoyed it. I just probably wouldn't get it again. So that is Barbie Girls. From Lavender and Speckles, I wore Pink Sugar, Peonies, and Cashmere. Pink Peony Petals, Sandalwood, Cashmere Sugar, Cotton Candy, and a touch of Pink Sugar. You guys, this was beautiful. Yeah, I don't always love floral. I am not a floral girl, but something about that sandalwood in here and that cashmere sugar. If I can get it back open. It was stunning. It was stunning. It was alluring. It was beautiful. It was a desirable scent. Like, sexy, beautiful. Loved it. Pink Sugar, Peonies, and Cashmere. I would definitely get it again. From Birdies Making Sense, I wore them through Thorny Situation. This was a beautiful piece of wax. It was a thick heart shape with a rose on top. Love Spell, Ooey Gooey Marshmallow, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Pink Sugar. I did this in my smallest bedroom. And I got mostly the Love Spell with a little bit of that Pink Sugar. It was definitely a body care vibe. So if that sounds up your alley, I would say the performance on it was like a low medium, but not one I need again. Purple from Super Tarts. This is Marshmallow Fluff, Purple Cotton Candy, and Strawberry. This did its thing. It lasted all day long in a small bedroom. But I feel like this purple cotton candy I think is grape, because I kind of get a grape vibe from it. And I am not a lover of grapes, so I probably wouldn't pick that one up again. But for a lighter scent, like a cotton candy marshmallow scent, it did okay. It did good. From Traverse City Wax Co., I wore them Strawberry and Lemon Cake. This is in that bakery bag. Fresh strawberries, lemon cakes, vanilla icing. If you've been with me for a little bit, you know that I tend not to get the greatest performance from Traverse City Wax. But I will say, this did great. It's just a yummy, just like it sounds, strawberry lemon bakery. And I got 2 warms out of this bag. I did the first warm in my bedroom, and it did fine. I did the second warm in a smaller bedroom, and of course it did fine there because mine's larger. And I would say I'd pick it up again, but I'm not really ordering from this vendor, so probably not. But it was good. Strawberry and lemon cake. It was super pretty too. It was pink and yellow wax. From Scoopable Wax Melts, now Macaron Wax Melts, I finished up a loaf in 1 scoop or 2. This is Yellow Cake, Birthday Cake, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, which is her infamous 3 cakes, Rainbow Sherbet, and Orange Dreamsicle. That's exactly what this was. The mixture of that Rainbow Sherbet and Orange Dreamsicle together is fire. Just ice cream goodness, and then the cherry on top was that 3 cakes. This is so good. I've had it before. I love it. It's a favorite, and I would get it again. 1 scoop or 2. From Rose Girls, I did Luke's Beach Bonfire. This is actually finishing up in my bedroom tonight. I started it last night. Pumpkin pecan waffles, pancakes, absolute coffee, vanilla crunch donuts, campfire marshmallow, vanilla lace, and marshmallow fireside. Luke's Diner is a pretty popular scent that Rose Girls and Macaron Wax Melts offer. This is great. I really enjoyed this. I kind of wish it was a little bit stronger. It was not super strong in my bedroom, but it was a sample, so I only had 4 pieces. So I think if I had more of the wax, but usually her samples do okay, but I think if I had more of the wax, it would do even better. So I would probably get it again and just, use more wax. Pink Tangerine Dream. I was so excited about this one. Pink Sugar, Tangerine Gelato, Marshmallow, and Buttercream Frosting. What I got the most out of this one was that Pink Sugar. That Pink Sugar was strong. I got a little bit of Tangerine Gelato. I did not get much of this Buttercream Frosting, but mostly I got the Pink Sugar. It was very much body care, and I liked it, but at some point it kind of just became a little too much body care for me, but I didn't finish it up. I made it 2 warms and don't need it again. Pink Tangerine Dream. From Swanky, I finished up a milk cup of Orange Tree in Bloom. Don't know what the scent notes are because Swanky doesn't put them on her stuff. but it's kind of like an orange orchard scent. Was Orange Grove. Not overly strong. I think this one would have been even more terrific. It was stronger. I feel like this was stronger when I first got it. So maybe the container itself, I probably should have put it in a poly bag as well. But I did get it. I could smell it, and I enjoyed what I could get. But I don't know if I would get it again. Orange Tree in Bloom. Also from Swanky, I did strawberry sweet cakes, lemon icebox cookies, cream cheese frosting, and fruit punch. This was such a cute piece. You can see some of the hearts there at the bottom. It had little hearts in the wax. This one here, and it was really pretty, it was pink wax, but this one smells delightful. Really nice strawberry bakery with a little bit of that lemon. I didn't pick up a lot of lemon. It's just very little bit. It was more like a vanilla heaviness to this than anything, but I did pick up the strawberry. This one just wasn't very strong. So I did 2 warms. I did half the souffle in my bedroom, and it didn't do so great. I could smell it, but it was light. But it was definitely there in the air. It was definitely not scentless. And then I did the other half in my smallest bedroom, and still it was kind of light. Again, I could smell it, but it was kind of light. I did pick it up over a year ago, but I think Swanky's wax does pretty well with age. So I don't think it was that. I think it was just a lighter scent period. So I would not pick that one up personally again, but the scent itself was quite enjoyable. Also from Swanky, this is going on upstairs right now. I've got it going in 2 bedrooms. This is Midnight Vanilla. This is a souffle. I also picked this up in March of last year, and this one's doing fine. When I smell this on cold, I don't really love it. It gives me definitely like a masculine vanilla vibe. I don't remember what's in her Midnight Vanilla, but I'm pretty sure what she calls her Southern Vanilla is in there, which I think is like a body care scent, and I don't remember what the notes are to it. But it definitely gives me like a masculine vibe. Like there's some woodsy, earthy notes in here. But on warm, I like it better. It's not the strongest, but it is a vanilla scent. But it's not the lightest either. I don't know that I feel like I need it again, but I'm enjoying it. So that's Midnight Vanilla. The Pharmacist's Daughter, I did Lover. This was a pack of 4 hearts, and I think it was from their Taylor Swift pre-order. This is buttermints, cotton candy, raspberries, strawberries, orange, and creamy vanilla. This one was okay. I mostly got the buttermints. So it had been sitting in my collection sometime, over a year, February of last year. And I got more of the buttermints than the other notes. And I like buttermints, so I like this just fine. I just couldn't pick up the other notes too well. So, don't think it's a repurchase, but it was okay. Peach Coconut Crack. This was from an Easter egg sampler that I picked up from the Pharmacist's Daughter last year. I love this scent. I think I have a tub of this in my collection. Oh, yeah. It's a good peach. Sweet, juicy, a little bit candy-ish. With that coconut crack, which is like the creamiest coconut bakery ever. I love this. So this is definitely a repurchase, but not anytime soon because I have a tub in my collection. Baby Chrissy. This is, I have my fan on, so I'm sorry that the bags are blowing and you probably hear that in the background, but it's like, it's nice out. Like it's in the 70s, so I don't have the air going. Vanilla butter fudge, sweet and creamy, vanilla chai, and coconut sherbet cookies. So, on cold, I got a lot of the coconut sherbet cookies with some of that chai. And I am realizing that I don't love chai in wax. And that chai came out a lot on warm, and I didn't particularly like it. So that is not a repurchase. But if those scent notes are up your alley, this did perform well. Baby Chrissy. From Britta's Creepy Treasures, I warmed through Donna. This is cornbread and wildberry cheesecake. This one was okay. I'm not a huge cornbread fan, but it wasn't bad. I really do like her wildberry cheesecake oil, so that part of the blend I enjoyed. But I just warmed this in a separate room because I just knew that I wouldn't particularly love it. And it was okay. Probably liked it more than I thought it would. Ghostly Cream. I think this was in a witch shape. This is just a sweet creamy blend. This is from January of last year. This is just like vanilla heavy, sweet and creamy, just that kind of blend. It's okay. It's probably better as a blender, I think, than on its own. But I think a lot of people like this, so try it if you get a chance. Harper James, I warmed through a snap bar of Tropical Paradise. This is pineapple, coconut, citrus, and sugar. This was light, you guys. It was poured April of 2024. I mainly got the pineapple. I didn't really pick up coconut, citrus. I feel like I smell some citrus in the bag, but on warm I didn't pick up citrus. I mainly got pineapple, and it wasn't a very strong pineapple. Yeah, I literally pick up none of the coconut, so I don't know if that just wore off or what the deal was, but yeah, that one's not a repurchase for me. Tropical Paradise. Strawberry Pina Colada. Now this one was pretty darn good. Sweet pineapple, ripe coconut, and fresh strawberries. So, you know, very similar notes with strawberry, and this was poured February of 2024, so even older. This one did its thing. It wasn't overly strong, but I could smell it in my open space, so I thought that was pretty good. And then I finished the rest up in a bedroom, and I was pretty happy with it. So, Strawberry Pina Colada. Second in Spruce, Sunset Beach. So it's a mini loaf. I tend to get 2 warms out of her mini loaves, so in my open space. This is Delicia Drenched Charosa 59, which is Sol de Janeiro, Toasted Mallow, and Ocean Breeze. I'm not sure what's in her Ocean Breeze, but this was drenched heavy for sure, and I loved every minute of it. It was beachy and sexy and sultry and divine, and it went on and on and on. It was definitely a long laster. I had it in my warmer a couple of days each time. It was fantastic. Poured July of last year. I would definitely get that one again. If you love drench, it's a good one. I'll Be There For You, which is from her Friends collection, the One collection. Strawberry ice cream, orange sherbet, mango sorbet, and fresh strawberries. This one, truth be told, was not a favorite for me. I just am not loving the fresh strawberries in here. Yeah, I don't know that I love her fresh strawberry oil. But yeah, I've had it in bakery, although Let's Roll, maybe that's not fresh strawberries. I'm trying to think what's in her Let's Roll. I've had strawberry scents from her before that I love, but I've also had strawberry scents from her that I don't love so much. So I don't know what the deal is, but it just wasn't my favorite. I do pick up a little bit of the orange, but it doesn't smell like orange sherbet to me. It smells more like an orange, like a juice, but not like orange juice, more like an orange punch. But that's probably because it's mixed in with the strawberry notes. And I get a little bit of that mango sorbet, but it was okay. I obviously finished it. I did it in 2 warms, so I obviously put it in my warmers again. Just wasn't a favorite for me, so I'll Be There For You. Performed just fine, but that drench scent was definitely stronger. All right, last vendor, Sassy Girl Aroma. I warmed through My Little Pony on the Beach. This is Avo Bath, which is a Lush type, and I don't usually have great luck with Lush types, truth be told. Vanilla Bean Noel Sweet Lavender. You know how I am with lavender. Don't love it. Cotton Candy Frosting, Marshmallow, and Beach Nights. You guys, I like this. I really did. This was good. I don't know what's in Avo Bath, but is it like a lemon scent? Because it kind of gives me like a fresh citrus vibe. It was good. I do pick up that Beach Nights. And then the sweetness of the cotton candy. I don't detect a lot of the lavender. I definitely know it's there. I can pick it up a little, but not overly so. I mainly got the Avo Bath in this, which is coming across a little bit citrusy to me, and that Beach Nights. And it was good. I really liked it. As you can see, I finished it. So, My Little Pony on the Beach. You can tell when I really don't like something because I won't finish it. I won't. Baked on a Griddle. This one is going in my open space right now. It's just finishing up, so I'm about to change my wax soon. Sweet lemon, blueberries, and raspberry in a vanilla baked scone. This is so delicious. Blueberry heavy, which is exactly how I like it. I get a little bit of the raspberry, but I get so much more of the blueberry. I get a little bit of the lemon, but again, so much more of the blueberry. And then I get that hefty bakery note that apparently is scone. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, but I definitely get like a vanilla bakery. So good. Definitely a repurchase, and it's a banger of a scent. It's doing great. Baked on a Griddle. I got 2 worms out of that bag in my open space. And then the last scent here, and well, I was going to say I hate to end on a bad note, and it's not bad. It's not really bad. I picked this up in a D-stash, and I think that has something to do with it. But the scent is OMG Pretzel. This was a loaf. This was my first Sassy Girl Aroma loaf. Scent notes are strawberry, white cake, sugar cookies, marshmallow, and pretzel. Like, those scent notes, they're me. Totally me. And I've had pretzel scents from SGA before, and I love them. They perform very well. This one was a bit on the lighter side, and I do think it's probably because I got it in a D-stash, and I don't know how it was stored. It smells like a medium in the bag, but I was using a lot of this, and I could smell it. It was definitely there, but I thought it should have been stronger because I usually get better performance out of Sassy Girl Aroma's wax. I mean, her wax usually does amazing for me. So I would pick this up again in the Brittle and try it again. But as far as the scent, you pretty much got all of this. You got strawberry and cake, you got cookie and marshmallow, and you definitely got the pretzel. And I love pretzel with notes like that. So yeah, I would definitely try it again in the Brittle and see how it does, because I just don't think what I got from this was a true indication of how this performs. So that's OMG Pretzel. I picked this up in a D-stash of March of 2024, and I had no idea how old it was, because Sassy Girl Aroma doesn't put pour dates. I wish all vendors would do that, so, you know, when you get some in the D-stash, like, there's no hiding it when it was poured, but, you know, I understand it's time-consuming. All right, let's talk favorites. I won't go over favorite with the candle, but if I had to, it would be Essentials, because I love the scent. I warm it, burn it all the time. If I had to pick a favorite in the retail wax, oh man, it would probably be a tie between this Wakiki Paradise and Vanilla Sands. Maybe this would get the edge only because it performed better, but oh man, this was so nice. So nice. All right, let's see. Favorites. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, Peach Coconut Crack. This is an absolute favorite. I've probably named it as a favorite before. Lavender Speckles, this pink sugar peonies and cashmere. Wow, beautiful. I would never think that I would pick a floral for a favorite, but every now and then it happens. And there you go. L3 Waxy Wonders, buttercream frosting, sugar shortbread, apple pie filling, and Dutch apple pie. I am definitely going to pick that up again. Maybe I'll just get a straight up loaf of it because it's so good. Sassy Girl Aroma, baked on a Griddle. Oh my gosh. Her blueberry is so good. Blueberry bakery deliciousness. Macaron Wax Melts 1 scoop or 2. This is a favorite. I love me some orange dreamsicle. Mix it with cake. Mix it with rainbow sherbet. You got my attention. And Sunset Beach from 2nd and Spruce. I love Delicious Drench scents, and this one fits the bill. So good, so strong, so long lasting. Like I said, if you like scents like that, I highly recommend that you try it out. That'll do it for my favorites. That'll do it for my empties. You guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week, no matter what day it is. And I hope you will give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. And I hope you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you here where I talk about all things home fragrance. And I love sharing my empties from time to time. And I love hearing about yours. So comment in the comments below. Let me know what you've been getting through and what you've been loving. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.